Hi everyone, this is Miss Miharu. Today I'm gonna go over the changes in the balance patch, the changes Kollector got. I will go over Kano later on as well, because those are my two characters. I don't feel a reason to go over every character, because I don't know that much about them. So starting off, we're in Spare Change, as you can see. Vial of Sorrow, this now, does 15 damage per tick, which was it was 20. The duration is now 4 seconds instead of 2, and it has had its hit region adjusted. So I'm not really sure about the hit region. It might be that it's slightly smaller. You can see now his foot is sort of in the flames, but not really, and he's not getting burned. Just like Aaron Black's puddle is now a bit smaller. There you can see, now he's actually getting burned. So I think it's a bit smaller. It does a bit less damage, but overall I think it's a lot better, because now you can actually put out several of these and sort of carpet their way in. If they really want to get in, they have to get through this. And while you do that, you can also throw bombs, you can throw bolas. So yeah, I think the change is really good for him. Makes the opponent more willing to sort of try to get out of your traps. Then we have the bag bomb. The explosion, when connected with Vial of Sorrow Flames, has increased combat damage scaling, and its hit region adjusted. So before, if it hit like the foot of the opponent, like that, it would not really work. It would just count as a hit. Let's see if I can show this off. Like that. It would just work like that. But now it seems it's a bit like it's a bit easier to get the explosion off, and you get a bit more damage scaling, right? But you still land about 250, 249, which is fine. The big difference now, I think, is that this stays out for twice as long. Before, you sort of had to go into Vial and directly into Bag Bomb for it to work. Now you can sort of do this, maybe throw another, then go for the Bag Bomb, and then go in for the combo. So you'll have a lot more time to actually force them to do something. So like if maybe they try to jump, so you anti-air them, or maybe now he's going to try to do a slide, so you wait and block. So it adds a lot more mind games to it. I'm going to switch variation now to back in the pack, because those were the big changes for Spare Change. So they also changed his mace. This one back in the pack has as well. So this one is now 29 frames, and now has 3 levels of charge that causes increased block stun the longer it's held. So say I do a string into this, that's minus 14. If I hold it for a bit, that's minus 9. And if I hold it to max charge, that's minus 4. It's kind of like Jax's back 3. It also has 3 level of charges. I made a video on that, so if you want to look into it, it works the same way. The difference is that this doesn't become plus in any way, which kind of annoys me. Because the thing about Jax is that he can do like a knockdown and then charge this. Oh god. And try to get his crushing blow. This is a bit harder because the charge is really long and you're never really plus or in a very good position. Jax is like minus 3 all up in your face, or really safe, and you're at best you're minus 14, you're minus 9, or you're minus 4, so it's not really the best situation. So I don't think this change will have any impact at all, but I would be very, very happy to be proven wrong. So the up mace is the same, only it's a high. I really don't understand the use for the up mace, but it's throw immune. I realized when I do my inputs too quick and someone tries to throw me, and that is throw immune. But you know, it's really nothing. Let's see. Dambola hit region reduced outside of a combo, and while opponent is in a combo, the hit region is increased. So this should mean that it has a bit harder time to hit raw, but it connects from combos, right? The thing is, it still doesn't connect from max range. As you can see there, that's a combo reset. I can show it with auto block. So that works, but max range doesn't. So that is kind of annoying to me. I wish this pulled them in on hit as it does on block. Like, the way that pulls them in, I wish it did it on hit, so at max range you would still get your full combo. Because I've sort of gotten used to hit confirming this into sickle instead, but that's 18 damage instead of your full combo, which I'm gonna get into because it has new full combos now. So I'm not really sure about this change, if it really changed anything or if it didn't change it enough. I don't know. I find it kind of annoying they didn't fix that. So there we have Blood Money, front punch, front kick, 1-3. Has one more active frame, one less frame of recovery and miss, and had its hit region adjusted. I'm not sure. I've played a few matches and I've tried this out for a bit. Doesn't seem to really change in juggles. So I'm not really sure if it's that great, but I mean, less recovery is always good, I guess. Then we have Mine, which is back punch, front punch plus front kick, 2, 1 plus 3. This one. That has more combo damage scaling and can now be cancelled into Fatal Blow. So this does less damage, or rather, this does less damage. Or should. I think it does about the same. Maybe they just increased the scaling and it just applies to sort of the Fatal Blow. And this is how the cancel is really late. How the Fatal Blow will look. You get almost 40%, or you can see you get about 390 damage. And that means it's kind of easy to get a full combo, or like a full, almost unbreakable combo from, let's put you on jump forward, from an anti-air, right? Now I can I put the health bars back, but you get the idea. So, I mean, you could always get a full combo from the standing 2. But that means you can choose to go into that, or if you're in Fatal Blow territory, you can go for it and get almost 40% damage. The percentage varies a bit now, considering some characters have less health and some have more, but like the general, most characters have around 1000 health, so 400 damage is still for 40%. So that's that. Greed. Away, back punch, front kick, front kick. What's that? Oh. This one. Has had its hit region adjusted. Not really sure what that means. This has always had kind of a good hitbox to me. But I guess it hits where it should now. I haven't noticed any changes. Take it all, front kick, back punch. 3-2, the crushing blow recovery is adjusted. They've done that with a few, made the window a bit bigger afterwards, which is, it's whatever. I was used to how it was, but I never ever used this crushing blow, so I can't really say that I care. Death spin, back 3. has had his hit region adjusted. I'm not sure what that means. If it will hit them more consistently, or if it was too big before. I haven't noticed any difference, to be honest. Corrupted kick. This one can now be cancelled on normal block and miss. That means that the full string actually comes out on hit. I'm a bit torn about this one. They've added sort of some pushback and some block data to the full string. I'm not really sure if this is good or not. Like, from full screen, this is really interesting because if you have the time, you can do that, which does decent chip and will catch a lot of people off guard. And you're not going to be punished at minus 11 from full screen, right? I kind of liked this being an option select, but I think you can sort of test your opponent quite a bit to see if they know how to block this, because this is a mid into a mid, right? And then you have mid into high, which is also minus 12, so you're safe-ish. And then you have the last hit, which pushes them back really far, and they're minus 12. So, okay, we have the cold shoulder here. So you can see that's a punish right away. That is not. So I guess you could like try to play a sort of mind game on where you're gonna stop the string. The thing is, you need to dial it out quite quickly. Maybe not. I don't know. I need to get used to it. It looks good, but I think there's a chance that if they jump over you, you'll whip forever, right? But either way, it's not that huge of a change. I think it's a good thing. Then we have tax burden, back kick. The standing 4 is now the cancel frame is 1 frame later. Recovery reduced by 6 frames on hit block. Block stun decreased by 5 frames and had its hit region adjusted. So basically they changed it a bit because they changed the whole string. Same with no collateral. This 4-4 is now 23 frames, a bit faster. You still can't combo into bola, but you can now do this for a pop-up, which is, I don't know, I don't think it's something Kollector needed in any way, but now he has it and I'm not gonna cry about it. This is kind of interesting because it opens up two things. It opens up a launcher from the bola, and it opens up a meterless launcher into bola, which I dropped. But you get the idea. I think that's super interesting. What we need to do now, Kollector players, is actually hit confirm something. I know, right? Because this, I would say, is safe. -9, -10 with pushback. You're not going to get punished for that. So this one is really safe. But if you hit confirm it, you can go into a full combo. Let's see if I can get... Oops. This one is kind of weird. There we go. Because you want to hit the forward 2-2 really late. That's the most consistent one I've found, which is also damaging. And as I said, you can dash up. You can dash up. Oops. And get a full combo this way. For about 30%, 29%, 294 damage. You can probably maximize it. I try to keep it quite simple. But it also opens up this part, which is really interesting. Oops, I dropped the ender. There we go. That's actually quite a simple combo, which gives you 33%. You can end in the side switch as well, which does about the same damage, but I find the Oki is worse. But it's still a side switch, which you can choose. You can also do it after the bola, but you get the idea. It's actually kind of cool. It ups his damage. Not by a huge amount, so I don't think this change is neither needed nor like something that will change him that much. But getting bigger damage is always a good thing, right? Then we have Rising Claws, down back punch. Has 2 more active frames and 2 less frames recovery on miss. So his down 2 is more active and has less recovery. The recovery is still shit, as you can see. It takes forever for him to recover. I'm trying to jump on the first frame. So that's, it's still, it is what a down 2 is, right? It's no different from other down 2s. Then you have, yeah, I haven't tested it that much. It feels kind of the same, but I guess it's a bit better now. Then you have jump back punch. This one has had its hit region adjusted. In theory, I mean, you can get the jump in 2 a bit easier. So you could go for more sort of max damage. Oh god. Jump and punch. But I think that is too... it's too fickle to really be used in an efficient way. But it's good for air tears. Has really good reach. So yeah, I guess that's good. Then we have adjusted hit region on get up attack, flawless block attack, flailing mace. This is actually quite a big thing. Oops. I'm stupid. I tried to do the up to... No, wait, why am I blocking? There we go. So you can get this off. And this is a lot better against, especially against jumps. Not jump overs, as you can see, but wait, does he have a better knockdown when it gets like more of a oops? Is it? That's not it. What's his? There we go. You can see I can hit him out of the sky actually now. It's still kind of weird to juggle out of this. I'm not really sure what the best option is. Probably just forward choo-choo into sickle or grab, which is not the best, but having the threat is always good because it has a really good hitbox in front of him and above him now, not behind him, so you can't jump over it, which I think is good. I think it's good that there's a counterplay to it, but you can't just jump mindlessly on him on wake up, and you can't if you do up to after a flawless block, you can actually get a combo consistently. Then we go fixed issue that could cause Shotel Fury to not correctly facing opponent for the first hit. Never happened to me. This is the Shotel Fury. Fixed issue with Kollector's chain ball when he was put in to finish him dizzy state. I guess that's something visual. Oh, visual issue, sorry. Fixed issue that allowed Rising Claw down back punch 2 to be cancelled into fatal after the first active frame. That sounds really interesting. I've never done it. And far fade out, this one has 42 recovery frames, sorry, 42 recovery frames up from 39. So that is in line with every other far teleport. Cetrion, Scarlet, Raiden. I probably missed someone, but you get the idea. So this one has a bit more recovery. I don't know. I don't use it that much. And I guess it's fair since it's something that's happening to every character, so I think it's kind of fair. So yeah, those are the changes for Kollector. I will be posting more like new B&Bs and stuff with him later on, but that's it for like the patch notes. I hope this breakdown helps you out if you play Kollector, and thank you for watching.